Think about the last time you thought it was over, the last time it looked impossible, the last time the evidence said no way. And then think about what God did. He did it again. Not for the first time, again. Because that's who He is. God, you did it again. And He will do it again. I keep a record of the moments I thought were finished. I keep the list of times the impossible became the done. And every time I read the list, I find the same conclusion. God, you did it again. Another one. Another time the evidence was stacked against me. Another time the natural said this is the end. God, you did it again. And the pattern keeps on building. God, you did it again. And I depend on the pattern of your faithfulness as the anchor of my faith. Not the first time. God, you did it again. Not an accident. God, you did it again. The pattern of His faithfulness is the testimony I carry. God, you did it again. And I'm rarely surprised anymore, because the pattern says He will. God, you did it again. I didn't see it coming. God, you did it again. And the humming of my gratitude can't fit inside the words I have. God, you did it again. And the math of what you did compared to what I thought was possible. God, you did it again. And the gospel is written in the again and again and again of your faithfulness. God, you did it again. And the rest of my story will be told in the language of the again. God, you did it again and again and again. Psalm 77. I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your miracles of long ago. God, you did it again. And the remembering, God, you did it again. And the slow accumulation of the evidence of faithfulness becomes the anchor for the faith I carry going forward. God, you did it again. And the record, God, you did it again, that I've stored is the most convincing evidence that He will do it again. Not the first time. God, you did it again. Not an accident. God, you did it again. The pattern of His faithfulness is the testimony I carry. God, you did it again. And I'm rarely surprised anymore, because the pattern says He will. God, you did it again. I didn't see it coming. God, you did it again. God, you did it again. And the humming of my gratitude can't fit inside the words I have. God, you did it again. And the math of what you did compared to what I thought was possible. So God, you did it again. And the gospel is written in the again and again and again of your faithfulness. God, you did it again. And the rest of my story will be told in the language of the again. God, you did it again and again and again and again. When it looked impossible, God, you did it again. When the evidence said no, God, you did it again. One more time. God, you did it again. And you'll do it again. God, you did it again. Psalm 7, 7, 11. I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your miracles of long ago. God, you did it again. Look back at your list. The impossible things He made possible. That's not a coincidence, that's a pattern. And the pattern says, He will do it again. Oh God, you did it again. I didn't see it again. I didn't see it coming. God, you did it again. The pattern holds. God, you did it again. And again and again. And again and again. And you did it again. Always. 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 God, you did it again. When the current season tries to make me forget the record, when the present difficulty tries to rewrite what I know, I remember what you did. That's the discipline of faith that holds the testimony when the circumstances show nothing but the impossible and the closed and the uncertain. I remember what you did before this season came. I remember what you did, and the remembering, I remember what you did, rearranges the frame of everything the present is trying to convince me of. Not forgetting, I remember what you did. Not revising, I remember what you did. The deliberate act of calling back the record of His faithfulness. I remember what you did, and the fullness of that record outweighs the current evidence. I remember what you did at the Red Sea. I remember what you did, and the free passage through the impossible that you provided then. I remember what you did, and again, the testimony of the past becomes the fuel for the present. I remember what you did, and the present, evidence of faithfulness accumulated over time. I remember what you did, and the rhyme of the pattern is the same. He does it again. I remember what you did, time and time again. Samuel took a stone and called it Ebenezer. Thus far has the Lord helped us, that's the declaration. I remember what you did, and the stone, I remember what you did, of commemoration stands as the reminder when the battle rages new. I remember what you did, and the new, I remember what you did. Battle cease, I remember what you did. The old stone and adjust its calculation of the outcome accordingly. Forgetting, I remember what you did. Not revising, I remember what you did. The deliberate act of Ebenezer.
I remember what you did.
Thus far helped I remember.
I remember what you did.
The record stands. Woo! I
remember what you did.
And fuels my faith. I remember what you did. God, you did it again.
I remember.
1 Samuel 7:12. Samuel took a stone and set it up and named it Ebenezer, saying, thus far the Lord has helped us. I remember what you did. Set up your Ebenezer today. Name the thing God did. Remember it deliberately.
I remember what you did.
And the remember what you did, and the remembering fuels the faith for what is coming.
I remember what you did.
The record stands.
I remember what you did.
Fuels my faith.
I remember what you did.
God, you did it again. I remember
What you did.
what you did.
I remember
What you did.
what you did.
I remember what you did. I remember. The God who split the sea for Moses still has the same ability. The God who fed the thousands still has the same supply. He did it before and he'll do it again. That's the logic of the kingdom's faith, and the reason why I face the current impossible without the paralysis of the one who thinks this might be the exception to the rule. He did it before and he'll do it again. No exceptions. He did it before and he'll do it again. The tool of faith is the record of the before that fuels the again. Same God,
He did it before.
and he'll do it
Again.
same power,
He did it before.
hey, and he'll do it again. The character of God doesn't change with the generation.
He did it before and he'll do it again.
The foundation is the record of the before, pointing toward the again.
He did it before and he'll do it again.
He did it before.
He did it before and he'll do it again.
The same Jesus Christ yesterday and today and forever.
Before and he'll do it again.
The clever lie of the enemy is this is different. It is not.
Before and he'll do it again.
And the plot of the faithfulness continues through my current chapter 2.
Before and he'll do it again.
And I knew the moment I recalled the before,
He'll do it again.
he did it before, and he'll do it again and again. He healed before, and he heals again.
The same hand,
He restored before, and he restores again.
the same love,
He provided before, and he provides again.
the same source.
He did it before, and he'll do it again. Above every current circumstance that tries to be the exception.
He did it before and he'll do it again.
No exception.
He did it before.
And he'll do it again. Exists.
He did it before.
And he'll do it again.
And the list
Of the do it again.
Same power.
He did it before,
He did it before.
and he'll do it again.
No exceptions.
He did it before,
And he'll do it again.
he will do it.
He did it before.
Hey, and he'll do it again. God,
He did it again.
he did it before, and will again. Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He did it before, and he'll do it again. The God who split the sea still has the same power. The God who raised the dead still has the same authority. He did it before,
He will do it again.
your situation is not the exception. He did it before,
And he'll do it again.
same God,
He did it before. And he'll do it again.
same power,
And he'll do it again.
same power,
He did it before. And he'll do it.
and he'll do it again.
God,
God,
you did it before.
God, you did it before, and he'll do it again.
Do it again.
Hey,
He did it before.
hey, do it again.
He did it before.
Do it again. I have to tell somebody what happened in my story. I have to get this testimony out before I burst. Look what God just did, and the silence is no longer an option for the one who saw the quenching of the thirst. For the breakthrough that was coming and has finally arrived. Look what God just did in the room. Look what God just did that witnessed the impossible. Look what God just did. From the gloom to the glory in a time frame
Nobody saw available.
can't be quiet.
Look what God just did.
Have to tell it.
Look what God just did.
The testimony of the one who just came through the impossible.
Look what God just did.
And the possible has just replaced what yesterday called permanent and done.
Look what God just did.
I have to testify,
Look what God just did.
and I can't deny the evidence of faithfulness that's standing right in front of me.
Look what God just did.
And the country of the impossible has just become my
Testimony ground.
Look what God,
Look what God just did.
and the sound of the gratitude inside me needs a room much larger.
Look what God just did.
And the charter of his faithfulness just added one more chapter. Tested, and the charter of his faithfulness just added one more chapter.
Look what God.
The neighbors came running when the widow's oil kept flowing. Come look, she said, bring more jars, it isn't done. Look what God just did.
And the looking.
Look what God just did.
And the running.
Of the ones who saw the testimony overflow. Look what God just did.
Is the pattern.
Look what God just did.
And the clatter.
Look what God just did. Of the jars became the sound of the testimony overflowing its container. Hey, can't be quiet.
Look what God just did.
Have to tell it.
Look what God just did.
The testimony of the one who just came through the impossible.
Look what God just did.
And the possible has just replaced what yesterday called
Permanent and done.
Look what God
Just did.
I have to
Testify.
Look what God just did.
And I can't deny.
what God just did. The testimony you're sitting on right now is too valuable to keep quiet. Someone needs to hear what God just did in your life.
Look what God just did.
Tell somebody today, the testimony
God just did.
is the weapon.
Look what
God just did.
Deuteronomy 7. The Lord your God is God. He is the faithful God, keeping His covenant of love to 1,000 generations of those who love Him, faithful to 1,000 generations and above. The current generation is the record of the 1,000. The same God who was faithful to the first is faithful still, faithful to 1,000 generations and the millionth, faithful to 1,000 generations and the thrill of belonging to the covenant that spans 1,000 generations. Not this generation only, 1,000 generations. Not just my story, 1,000 generations. The faithfulness that stretches through the ages is my heritage. Oh, faithful to 1,000 generations and the privilege of the covenant keeping God is mine to claim today. Faithful to 1,000 generations. Deuteronomy 7:9. Faithful to 1,000 generations. And the sign of the covenant is written in the 1,000 generation record. Faithful to 1,000 generations. And I've scored my own small chapter in the 1,000 generation story. Hey, faithful to 1,000 generations. And the glory of the pattern that is held through every century confirmed. Faithful to 1,000 generations. And the terms of the covenant don't expire. Faithful to 1,000. Yeah. Abraham believed and it was counted as his righteousness. David wrote the Psalms from inside the covenant faithfulness. Faithful to 1,000 generations. And the lineage, faithful to 1,000 generations. And the image of the faithful God is traced through every generation's testimony. Faithful to 1,000 generations. And the phony, faithful to 1,000 generations. Claim faithful to 1,000 generations that He changes
David's God,
David's God,
faithful to 1,000
generation.
My God,
Faithful to
1,000 generations. And my children's God,
faithful to
1,000 generations. God, you did it again. Faithful through the ages. Deuteronomy 7:9. Know therefore that the Lord your God is God. He is the faithful God, keeping his covenant of love to 1,000 generations.
1,000 generations.
1,000 generations. The faithfulness that held through every century is the same faithfulness holding you today. Faithful to 1,000 generations. Your chapter is inside the covenant.
Faithful to 1,000 generations.
Deuteronomy 7:9. Faithful to
1,000 generations.
the covenant holds high. God,
Faithful to 1,000 generations.
God, you did it again. Faithful to 1,000 generations.
Always.
Always faithful to 1,000 generations. I don't have the theology all figured out completely. I don't have the answers for the questions people bring. But what I have is undeniable and mine and lived through. All I have is a testimony, and I bring the one thing that the enemy cannot take from me. What I saw God do in the middle of my own story. All I have
Is a testimony.
and the testimony. All I have
Is a testimony.
and the glory is not mine to take, but his to receive through the telling, not theology. All I have is a testimony, not perfect answers.
All I have is a testimony.
The lived experience of the faithfulness that reached my situation. All I have
Is a testimony.
and the nation of the one who needs it gets it through the telling.
All I have is a testimony.
But of the one who needs it gets it through the telling. All I have is a testimony. But what a testimony! All I have is a testimony. And the phony version of my life before God stepped in and did it again. All I have is a testimony. And then the after version is the proof that God is who He says. All I have is a testimony. And the days I thought would be the end became the chapter of the turning. All I have is a testimony. And the burning in my chest to tell it is the unction for the telling. All I have is a testimony. And the swelling, I was blind. All I have is a testimony. Now I see. All I have is a testimony. God did it. All I have is a testimony. And I must tell it. All I have is a testimony. God, you did it again. Oh, that's my testimony. John 9:25. One thing I do know, I was blind, but now I see. All I have is a testimony. All I have is a testimony. But what a testimony it is. The enemy cannot argue against what you've personally lived. All I have is a testimony. Tell it. Someone's faith depends on your telling. A testimony. That's all I need. There is a kind of gratitude that starts in the remembering, that builds and builds until the words can't hold it anymore. When I think about the Lord and what He's done across my seasons, when I think about the Lord, the score of faithfulness accumulated in the record of my living is more than any eloquence can fully represent. When I think about the Lord, the overflow begins. When I think about the Lord and the spent words of gratitude give way to simply lifting up the voice. Can't contain it. When I think about the Lord, starts to overflow. When I think about the Lord, the accumulation of the faithfulness reviewed in memory. When I think about the Lord, and the free flow of the gratitude becomes the worship and the song. When I think about the Lord, I have to sing. When I think about the Lord, and the ring of the gratitude inside me looking for a way to overflow. When I think about the Lord, and I know that the singing is the only container big enough. When I think about the Lord, and the rough seasons of the years just make the gratitude more full. When I think about the Lord and the pull of the thankfulness inside me, when I think I have to sing. I think about the morning When the answer finally came, I think about the night he stayed beside me through the dark. When I think about the Lord and the record, when I think about the Lord and the mark of his fingerprints on everything I tried to give up on. When I think about the Lord in the dawn, when I think about the Lord of every, when I think about the Lord, morning proves the faithfulness that meets me in the thinking is the same. Can't contain it. When I think about the Lord, starts to overflow. When I think about the Lord, the accumulation of the faithfulness reviewed in memory. When I think about the Lord, and the free flow, the gratitude becomes the worship and the song. When I think about the Lord, I have to sing. When I think about the Lord, and the ring of the gratitude inside me looking for a way to overflow. When I think about the Lord, and I know that the singing is the only container big enough. When I think about the Lord, and the rough seasons of the years just make the gratitude more full. When I think about the Lord, and the pull of the faithfulness inside me, when I think I have to sing. The morning he answered, the morning he answered. When I think about the Lord, the night he stayed. When I think about the Lord, the faithfulness accumulated. When I think about the Lord, I have to sing. When I think about the Lord, God, you did it again. When I think about the Lord, think about the Lord right now, not in general specifically. The morning he answered, the night he stayed, the time it looked impossible, and he did it anyway. When I think about the Lord, I have to sing. What makes you sing when you think about him? Think about it and sing. When I think about the Lord, when I think about the Lord, I have to sing. When I think about the Lord, overflowing. When I think about the Lord, God, you did it again. When I think about the Lord, always, always. When I think about the Lord. The enemy's strategy against the grateful is the amnesia, the forgetting of the record of the faithfulness that's real. Count your blessings one more time. That's the counter weapon. Count your blessings one more time. And the field of the present difficulty shifts when the record is reviewed. For the counting is the discipline that panic tries to skip. Count your blessings one more time, and the list. Count your blessings one more time, and the grip of the anxiety on the present loosens with the counting. Not the problems. Count your blessings one more time. Not the fears. Count your blessings one more time. again.
Name them one by one.
Count your blessings one more time.
The impossible made possible.
Count your blessings
One more time.
break the amnesia.
Count your blessings one more time.
Fuel your faith.
Count your blessings one more time.
God, you did it again.
Count them one more time.
Count your blessings one more time. Right now, deliberately, name the thing he did that you've started to forget. Name the morning he answered. Name the door he opened. Name the healing, the provision, the protection.
Count your blessings one more time.
The counting is a weapon against the forgetting. Oh, count your blessings
One more time.
name them one by one.
Count your blessings one more time.
Count your blessings
One more time.
fuel your faith. Count your blessings one more time.
God, you did it again.
Count them one more time.
Count, you did it again.
Count your blessings
One more time.
count your blessings one more time.
Count your blessings one more time.
Count your blessings. I've been telling the testimony like it already ended, like the record is complete and the final page is done. But the testimony is still being written. Every chapter is still unfolding toward what God has just begun. For the God who did it again last chapter is doing it again in the chapter being written now.
The testimony is still being written.
And the testimony is still being written. And the wind of the next again is already in the author's plan. Not concluded,
The testimony
is still being written.
not finished.
Oh, not finished.
The testimony
It's still being written. The author of the story has not set down his pen.
testimony
It's still being written.
and again.
It's already scheduled in the chapters yet to come.
The testimony is still being written.
God isn't done.
The testimony
It's still being written.
and the sun
Of the next chapter is already rising on the horizon.
the testimony
It's still being written.
and the sizing.
Of what he's planning next exceeds the chapters I have lived. The testimony is still being written.
And I've given him
The pen that he deserves to hold over my life
the testimony
is still being written. Through the strife and through the glory, the pen is still in motion. The testimony is still being written. God, you did it again.
and the notion.
Joseph's testimony was still being written in the prison. He couldn't see the palace from the cell he was assigned. The testimony
It's still being written.
and the chapter
The testimony
is still being written behind. The current one is always better than the current reads. The testimony
is still being written. Oh, the author of the story has not set down his pen. The testimony is still being written, and again he's already scheduled in the chapters yet to come. The testimony is still being written. God isn't done. The testimony is still being written, and the sun of the next chapter is already rising on the horizon. The testimony is still being written, and the sizing of what he's planning next exceeds the chapters I have lived. The testimony is still being written, and I've given him the pen that he deserves to hold over my life. The testimony is still being written through the strife and through the glory. The pen is still in motion. The testimony is still being written. God, you did it again. In the ocean, in the prison, the testimony is still being written. Before the palace, the testimony is still being written. Right now, the testimony is still being written. God holds the pen. The testimony is still being written. God, you did it again. The next chapter is coming. The testimony is still being written. God has not set down the pen. Whatever chapter you're in right now is not the final chapter. The next again is already scheduled. The testimony is still being written. Give God the pen high. The testimony is still being written. God isn't done. The testimony is still being written. The pen is in motion. The testimony is still being written. God, you did it again. The testimony is still being written. Being written. The pen is in motion. The testimony is still being written. God, you did it again. The testimony is still being written. Being written. The testimony is still being written. Revelation 12. They overcame by the blood and by the testimony. And the testimony has to be told to be the weapon it was made. Tell somebody what God did. That's the urgent declaration of the one who knows the power of the trade, of the testimony in the spiritual atmosphere of battle. Tell somebody what God did and the told. Tell somebody what God did. Testimony. Tell somebody what God did is the bold and active version of the weapon that the silent testimony wastes. Don't keep it. Tell somebody what God did. Can't waste it. Tell somebody what God did. The testimony declared becomes the weapon and the witness. Tell somebody what God did. And the fitness of the weapon is maintained by the telling and retelling. Tell somebody what God did. Revelation 12:11. Tell somebody what God did. And heaven amplifies the testimony of the blood-covered voice. Tell somebody what God did. And the choice to be silent with what God did is the weapon unchosen. Tell somebody what God did. What God did. And the frozen gratitude inside you is
is released when you declare.
Tell somebody what God did.
And I dare anyone who's seen the faithfulness to stay quiet.
Tell somebody what God did.
'Cause a riot. The woman at the well ran back into the city. Come see a man who told me everything I've done. Tell somebody what
God did.
And the whole tell somebody
God did.
And the one who came from the encounter ran to tell the town. Tell somebody what God did. And the crowd tell somebody what God did. Of the testimony tell somebody what God did. And the phony silence of the one who's been too shy to tell falls off. Don't keep it.
Tell somebody what God did.
Can't waste it.
Tell somebody what God did.
The testimony declared becomes the weapon and the witness. Tell somebody what God did.
And the fitness
Of the weapon is maintained by the telling and retelling.
Tell somebody what God did.
Revelation 12:11.
Tell somebody what God did.
And heaven amplifies the testimony of the blood-covered voice.
Tell somebody what God did.
And the choice to be silent with what God did
Is the weapon unchosen.
Tell somebody what God did.
Forgotten, unfrozen.
Gratitude inside you is released when you declare.
Tell somebody what God did.
And I dare anyone who's seen the faithfulness to stay quiet.
Tell somebody what God did.
'Cause a riot, like the woman at the well,
Tell somebody what God did.
run back to the city.
Tell somebody what God did.
The weapon is in the telling.
Tell somebody what God did.
Don't stay quiet.
Tell somebody what God did.
God, you did it again.
Tell somebody.
The woman at the well left her water jar and ran back to the city. Come see a man. Tell somebody what God did. The testimony declared is the testimony weaponized. The testimony kept is the weapon unused. Tell somebody today, what did God do?
Tell somebody.
Tell somebody
Tell somebody.
what God did. The testimony,
Tell somebody.
what God did. 'Cause a riot,
Tell somebody.
what God did. God, you did it again. Tell somebody what God did. What God did.
Tell somebody.
Tell somebody. If I had to describe the God I've come to know across the seasons in the fewest possible words, with the most accurate weight, God of the again and again. That's the description that carries everything the pattern has communicated straight into my understanding of His character and nature. The again and again isn't repetition, it's identity.
God of the again and again.
That's who He is. God of the again
And again.
and the free flow of the again is His most characteristic gesture. Not a coincidence. God of the again and again.
Not an accident.
God of the again and again. The repeating of the faithfulness is the revelation The Red Sea and the Jordan both were split for different people at different times with different generations, standing at the shore. God of the again and again, and the second splitting. God of the again and again adds to the store of evidence that the again is not exhausted in one use. God of the again and again, it extends. God of the again and again, to every God of the again and again, generation that bends their knee before the God who never stopped doing it again. Not a coincidence. God of the again and again, not an accident. God of the again and again, the repeating of the faithfulness is the revelation of his nature. God of the again and again, and the stature of the again. God grows with every new addition to the record. God of the again and again, that's who I worship. God of the again and again, and the worship of the again. God over every situation I face. God of the again and again, and the grace of the pattern that he's established in my story. God of the again and again, and the glory of the again and again is the worship I return. God of the again and again, and I learn more of his character from every again he gives. God of the again and again, and I live. Red Sea split. God of the again and again, Jordan split. God of the again and again, my situation. God of the again and again, he never stops. God of the again and again, God, you did it again. God, you did it again. He split the Red Sea, then he split the Jordan. Same God, different generation, same faithfulness. God of the again and again, your generation is not the exception to the pattern. He will do it again. He is the God of the again and again. God of the again and again, that's who I worship. God of the again and again, he never stops. God of the again and again, God, you did it again. 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 Always, always, God of the again and again. I've been telling my own testimony all through this album, but I want to close by turning the declaration toward you. For the God who did it again in my story, he'll do it again for you, the same and true and consistent and unchanging God of the again and again. Doesn't have a story he reserves for certain people. He'll do it again for you, whoever you are. He'll do it again for you. The steeple and the valley and the platform and the hidden, all of you, not just for And to the one who hasn't experienced the again yet, who is watching other people's testimonies with the wondering, He'll do it again for you, it's coming. He'll do it again for you. And the thundering of the testimony you'll carry is being assembled right now. He'll do it again for you. And the how, He'll do it again for you, will exceed. He'll do it again for you. Your expectation and the seed of the again is planted in the soil of this prayer. Not just for me, He'll do it again for you. Not just the famous, He'll do it again for you. The God of the again and again extends to every story. He'll do it again for you. And the glory of the next chapter is already being written for you too. He'll do it again for you. That's the closing declaration. He'll do it again for you. And the nation of the ones who needed to hear it on the other side of this, He'll do it again for you. And the bliss of the coming again is already moving in your direction. He'll do it again for you. And the section of the again that has your name on it is scheduled. He'll do it again for you. And the battle of the enemy and the timing is overruled by the promise. He'll do it again for you. God, you did it again. For the waiting one, He'll do it again for you. For the wondering one, He'll do it again for you. For the almost given up, He'll do it again for you. Your name is on the again. He'll do it again for you. Oh, God, you did it again. And He'll do it for you. As this album ends, receive this personally. He'll do it again for you. The same God who split the sea, the same God who raised the dead, the same God who filled the widow's jars, the same God who kept doing it again through every generation. He'll do it again. Your name is on the next again.